Yes, guys, GRP back with another topic.
What topic number is this?
Fuck knows.
After 6. Somewhere after 6.
Yeah, anyway, this topic is about Jameela Jamil. She's calling out hostile viewers who slam the show She-Hulk. Yeah, anyway, let's see what she's got to say for herself. This is via The Hollywood Reporter. And it says, Jameela Jamil wants fans to know that she doesn't get angry when viewers aren't enamored with She-Hulk Attorney-at-Law, but she still wishes some of the critics would be expressed differently. Critiques should be expressed differently, should I say. The actress who plays antagonist Titania on the Disney Plus series that stars Tatiana Maslany in a title role has engaged fans in the discourse surrounding the Marvel comedy since it launched in August. On Saturday, she posted video to Twitter of herself casually eating McDonald's fries in character at New York City's Times Square, adding the caption, waiting for the final episode of She-Hulk like. When a male Twitter user implied that he wasn't waiting for the finale.
Was that me?
Maybe.
It could have been me.
Jamil responded, laugh out loud. Why are so many men upset? Are you all okay? See, this is what I don't like this
you
woman.
see what you're trying to push.
Right.
Anyway, carry on.
The next day, she doubled down with her support of the show by tweeting in part that She-Hulk didn't stick to any old formula and we still made it to #1 in the ratings. Whose ratings are those? And we had a blast making it. On Monday, she followed that up with, to be clear, it is absolutely fine if you personally don't like She-Hulk. I know it doesn't appeal to everyone. Some people fucking love it. But can we all agree that you don't need to be so hostile when you express your feelings to me? We are all fans. Let's talk nicely. When a Twitter user pushed the star to clarify what she meant by hostile responses, Jamil wrote, I was told I am a diversity hire. I was told I would never work again. I was told we should stop letting women write shows. I was told I look disgusting. I was told I would only be remembered for being shit. You tell...
I shouldn't laugh, but it's funny.
You tell me what is hostile. Last month, Jamil spoke to The Hollywood Reporter about relishing her night out in which she attended Kourtney Kardashian's Boohoo fashion show in character and ended up at McDonald's. I'm not reading the rest of that
Don't
shit.
read the rest.
I'm going to go first on this
I
one.
bet you are.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't like Jameela Jamil. Like,
You didn't know already.
Yeah, I don't like her as an actor. I don't know her as a person, although things that I've read about her, I don't particularly like. But as an actress, I don't think she's good. Sorry, it's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. Not being rude about it, just telling you how it is.
You will be remembered because you are shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that.
No, I wouldn't have said that.
Do you know what I mean? That is being rude.
Yeah.
But I would have said, I don't particularly like your acting on She-Hulk.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You know? But you say you're not bothered, but then you talk to a Hollywood Reporter about people not liking the show. Like, which is it? Make your mind up.
Don't give it any credence.
Right. You know, even if people, I'm a diversity. Do you know what? Here's the thing that gets me sometimes with actors who are not white. I get some of them, like the Star Wars lady, I forget her name, who was racially abused. I get you complaining about that.
Yeah.
You should shout that from the rooftops.
Yeah.
If someone's saying I'm a diversity hire, I couldn't give a shit.
I'm
working in an industry that I enjoy doing, and I'm getting paid handsomely for it. If you want to think I'm a diversity hire, have at it. Enjoy yourself. That's how you should live life, really. I don't give a toss what anyone thinks. Do you know what I mean? It's only when you come at me with a racism, then I'll out you. But apart from that, if you want to say, and then some people will say that's racist, but I don't personally think that's racist. If you think that, that's your business. I don't really care. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's your business. I'm of the age now. I think we all discussed this a while back. We're of the age now, whereas when we were younger, we might have thought that, oh, this is racist, that's racist, you know. But we're at the age now where, you know what, if you're not complicating my life and you're not stopping me from doing stuff, I couldn't really care what you think. You know, you want to be racist, Have at it. That says more about you and your sad life than me. Do you know what I mean? But we're not even talking about racism here. We're just talking about people who are critiquing the show. It's not a great show, let's be honest. We've reviewed the show up until this last episode, and it hasn't been great. It hasn't been great. And I think people have got a gripe. Do you know what I mean? It hasn't been great. But anyway, that's my 2 pence. Who wants to go next?
And me. That's your rant over.
Yes.
Now mine. Now,
Mr. Rock rants.
Mr. Rock rants.
Time.
First of all, I don't know this woman. I don't really know her like that.
Right.
But it's like people keep coming out. You put yourself in the public forum, expect a public reaction. Yeah? I can't make people like the show I'm on. I can either do a show and say, I'm proud of it, I stand by it, this is a fucking great show. And if you say, Leon was shit in it, this is rubbish, the writing's terrible, this is what do I expect? So if I take over, I don't know, say I become Nick Fury tomorrow, I'm going to be hated
I
by...
can actually see you as a Nick Fury.
I can see him as a Nick Fury.
Get the patch, he's ready.
The grey's coming. Listen, but what I'm saying is, if I don't expect people to say, yo, shit, you're no Samuel L. Jackson, if I don't expect you to come at me, like, you think I'm going to answer you? Oh, no, like, you should, like, give everyone a chance. Don't be so mean. Don't be so hostile. It's like they're selling this show as what? What are they trying to sell this show as? Because
As a comedy.
Yeah, as a comedy, is
Which
this
is not
this
funny.
a woman's movement? It's
And you see, this is... Sorry, let me not...
no, say it
Because you just said something,
Yeah.
and I forgot to mention it in my rant.
Go on.
That's the first thing she went to. Are you men all right? So one guy said something, and it's all you men.
All you men.
What narrative are you trying to push
Right.
it? See, this is now it's becoming a feminist
Yeah,
thing.
right, that's
and
what I
all
said.
men- Right,
That's-
right.
yeah,
and that's
you're
what I just
right.
wanted to touch
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
So
good point.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, good point. So this is it. We've been watching the show. Couple were good, some were rubbish. Got a little bit better. We're just, taking it for what it is. Like, I don't think the acting is out of this world. I don't think the character depth is out of this world. Some of the plots are terrible. The A line, the B line.
Especially with Titania. It's
Yeah.
absolute gut. Well, I can't wait to hear what Damien's got to say about Titania.
Honestly,
Because
like-
I know he's told me
Yeah.
certain things.
Listen, she could have been, and this is just honest, you could have been anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Yeah.
And we're used to this, chuck the black woman in,
Yeah.
chuck the black man in.
Yeah.
It's just like, that dinner looks a bit bland. Let's just put the chili pepper in. Pow! That's what they do. We've been living with that for time. This goes back to the days when they always used to cast the black man to get murked first.
Yeah.
He died first.
Yeah. Token black man.
Like, the lead best friend was a black guy. Yo, Larry!
And he gets killed.
And he gets killed
didn't
first.
Didn't South Park take the piss out of that?
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
The black guy, they called him Token.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, if they hire me and say, boy, we need a bit of colour here. And they say, yeah, we'll have... No, actually, you're not dark enough. We're going to have this brother here. I don't care. I'm here, and I make the most of it.
Bro.
You're on a platform, do your job, and move on to the
move
next
on.
job. And just keep moving, just do what you do. And stop,
Critics are going to say what they're going to say.
yeah.
Look, like I said, as long as they're not being racist.
Right. Everyone can't love you. And this is what I think people think everyone can love everybody. Like you can have, I don't know, Eminem, one of the technically best rappers in the world. Yeah? 50% love him, 50% hate him. There's nobody. We can't even agree on the same God. Yeah? In life. How are we going to agree that one man,
point.
everyone likes one man
Good
or
point.
one
Good
woman?
point. Good point.
Yeah, it's just never gonna happen. Get the fuck over it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah.
You wanna say something about me? You're rubbish. You're this. You're that.
That's
teeth,
why
your
you're in a
face.
public forum. Like
Right.
You're an actor. You're in the public eye.
To be scrutinized.
Right.
That's your
The
job.
People are going to have opinions on you,
can-
whether
yeah.
you like them or not.
Yeah.
And as long, like I said, as long as they're not racist.
Yeah. You get paid to be scrutinized, and you're gonna like what some people say, and you're not gonna like. It is what it is. Damien, over to
Yeesh.
you, baby.
Right. Well, first of all, one thing I will say is it might be a popular or unpopular comment, but if you want to talk about being hard done by in terms of what people think of your performance, I'll be honest. I love Daredevil season 1, 2, and 3. Are there weak elements of it? Yes. Are there weak characters in it? I'm gonna say it. He's a lovely guy, but Foggy Nelson does not draw me to that show. Okay? And the same as you
Same as Karen.
Karen's alright. But like you have not drawn me to the villain in the show. Okay? Tatiana Maslany is brilliant. I think she's underserved by writing that's not really up to the par that it should be.
100%.
And unfortunately, you have been given a flat 2D no-note villain that no one cares about. That's not your fault. That's the writing of it. Now, could you have played it differently? We don't know. Maybe you were directed that way. But unfortunately, the way you have been responded to, the way you've been received by the public, you don't get the reviews you want to get. As Leon said, it's out there, you're in the public eye, take it on the chin, move on. You're in a platform right now where you got, how many millions of followers?
Right.
Your next job's coming. Yes, you've done a great job promoting the series, but you know what? Whether it's promoted well or not, you haven't been received the way you want to be received. Sorry.
And you can't always be.
You can't always
be.
And you can't always just blame men. Sorry.
Yeah, and the thing is, to your point, like, if it's racist, by all means, come out and say, no, you ain't having that. But if they're just knocking the performance or knocking the character, well, you know, everyone gets a critic.
Yeah.
You know? And
I don't think men are actually bashing the acting. They're bashing her a bit because it was a 2D shit character.
Yeah.
When you got, what's her name? What was the lawyer, the black girl?
Oh, I don't know her name. And Mallory.
Yeah.
The character.
Brilliant on what she does.
100%.
You can see she's internalized that character. The main woman, what's her name? Tatiana.
Yeah, Maslany, yeah.
She's an acting
Wicked.
don.
And even the person's playing her paralegal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really good.
Yes.
Really good.
But
You're the weak link.
you're the weak link. No one's telling you. It was you.
Yeah.
It was you. I'm sorry.
And to say, again,
The shows we hated were the ones with her in it.
Yeah, you're right. 100%. 100%.
If you're in the lift and you farted, just say it was you that farted and we'll turn around and go.
That's it. I know it was you because it weren't me.
Right. And I just hate this narrative, are all you men. Like, one guy said it.
Yeah.
Like, behave yourself.
One guy.
Would you be happy if we said, one woman said this, so all women are this, that, and the other? Like, stop
In
that.
fairness, we don't know how much she's received of that. So that's what she's
Even so, to say all men, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I take umbrage to that. Because if we did it, you see, people, if we said, all black people will be up in arms, you know what I mean? So you can't just say, all men. Like, it doesn't work like that.
Doesn't work.
You know what I mean? So,
Doesn't work. All men are predators, all men are...
Right.
You know,
all of that. You know what I mean?
That's like saying all women just chase money. No, they don't.
No, they don't. You know what I mean? Although some do. But anyway, because I know you're not a big fan of that character.
No, not at all.
You never was.
I never was. I think from the moment, the inception of the character right off to her very first screen appearance, I had no interest. Because she's been written as just this flat villain that's got... There's no impetus to make me want to watch it because there's nothing intriguing about her. You've made her just a stereotypical... like, you know, celebrity
airhead. Like she's like a Clueless character.
Remember
Clueless? And when was that?
Yeah,
the 90s. That's when it made sense.
But even in Clueless, they had characters you could kind of connect with a little bit, even when their hairs. They were funny in a way.
Even the hair, you're right, even that ginger hair.
Yeah. The writing's not good enough to be...
But it was like a B-Tech Clueless.
That's what it is.
It's a B-Tech Clueless.
Not even an AS level.
No.
B-Tech.
No. GCSE.
MVQ.
MVQ level 1. For Americans, that's dumb stuff.
Anyway, we've had enough of this. So listen, what do you think about what Jameela Jamil had to say? Do you agree with her? Do you not agree with her? Do you think She-Hulk is shit? Or her acting is shit? She said. Leave some comments down below and let us know what you think, please, yeah?
And JJ, if you're watching, holla.